Hello from Philadelphia. I am in the historic centre of Philadelphia, and I've been told that the grave of Benjamin Franklin is in this area, not too far from the US Mint or the National Constitution Centre as well, in that area around the historical centre of Philadelphia. And I thought, if Benjamin Franklin's grave is here, then I've got to go and see it, just for those who are not well versed with US history. Benjamin Franklin was one of the founding fathers of the US as an independent nation, I should say. And around the time of independence, he was one of the elder statesmen who contributed towards the independence of the US, and is a renowned figure in the US. Actually, here in Philadelphia itself, there's a lot of places here that are associated with the name Benjamin Franklin. There's a Benjamin Franklin Parkway and other various buildings that bear the name Benjamin Franklin. And he is buried actually not too far from the Benjamin Franklin Parkway. Actually leads off to, I think, where the Museum of Art is, where the Rocky Steps are. And he's actually buried in this graveyard that I'm coming towards, Christchurch Burial Ground. It says there, see it from a distance, Benjamin Franklin's burial place. There's an actual entry charge as well for the grave, $5. Although there is a viewing area with a railing that you can see if you don't want to pay the $5. But I would say pay the $5 and see his burial place, because he is a known figure in US history. I'm just approaching the graveyard itself, Christchurch Burial Ground. As you can see here, Christchurch Burial Ground, established 1719, Benjamin Franklin's burial place. And just over here, actually, you can see the railing. So you've got people viewing it from the outside. But it is $5 actually entrance, so I'm going to pay the $5 entry to go in. So I've just paid my $5 entry fee, and I've just walked into the graveyard. And the surprising thing is, actually, now I've done quite a few vlogs in graveyards, starting with Princess Bamba in Lahore, and then I've managed to go to a few others as well, Brooklyn Cemetery being a notable one in the UK, and I've made a habit of visiting graveyards. So this is the actual graveyard, and before I do go to Benjamin Franklin's grave, I just want to check out some of the others, because what I noticed is that a number of them have US flags. Just trying to see one. Charles Izard McQueen, Major 198PA, I suppose that stands for Pennsylvania maybe, or Philadelphia, I'm guessing Pennsylvania Infantry. Civil War, October 1st 1833 to March 29 1865, so someone who was in the Civil War. And let's just see if I can spot another one. There's another one here actually. James Biddle, Como, US Navy, War of 1812, February 18, 1783 to October the 1st 1848. So we've got a number of notable graves. And what else do we have here? Sacred to the memory of John Spurrier. I can't read the writing from this distance, but he died September 29th that's a 1738, age 52. So this does go back a few centuries. And just trying to see one more actually. Let's see what this says. Sacred to the memory of Peter de Haven, who departed this life November 11, 1815, in the 96th year of his age. There's a number of them here of the same family. Sarah, Mary, Maria, Julian. So from 1778 till 1815. So there are a number of graves here. And I'm told that there are actually 4 other graves that are associated with those that were co-signatories to the Declaration of Independence. And I'm just walking towards Benjamin Franklin's grave. As you actually enter the Christchurch burial ground, it's immediately to your left, or to your right, sorry. It'll be to my left now, but as soon as you enter, it's to your right. And you pay your $5 entry over here. I'm just turning right towards where the grave is. There's a lot of coins actually on the grave itself. So the body of B. Franklyn, printer like the cover of an old book, its contents torn out and stripped of its lettering and gilding, lies here, food for worms, but the work shall not be lost, for it will, as he believed, appear once more in a new and more elegant edition, corrected and improved by the author. So this epitaph actually was written by Franklyn as a young man, and with the gravesite restored by the Poor Richard Club of Philadelphia. So here's the actual grave itself. Benjamin and Deborah Franklyn, 1719. You can see a number of coins that are on the graves as well. Benjamin Franklyn, one of the founding fathers. It's also got here in memory of John Reed, who departed this life 1712, September the 12th, actually, 1724, age 47. Francis F., son of Benjamin and Deborah Franklyn, deceased November 21st, 1736, aged 4 years, 1 month and 4 days, to the delight of all that owned. It's very sad actually, aged 4 years and 1 month. Son of Benjamin Franklyn. So a number of graves here. Also US flags. We've just got a Revolutionary War marker here as well. But this is the graveyard, the final resting place of Benjamin Franklyn. And like I said, it's seen from the outside as well, so if you don't pay the $5, it's got here written here, Revolutionary War Patriots. This marker commemorates the men and women who achieved American independence. These patriots, believing in the noble cause of liberty, fought valiantly to found a new nation, 1775 to 1783. So yeah, Benjamin Franklin is buried here. That is 2014 signer of the Declaration of Independence. So we have Robert Morris, Joseph Hughes, Benjamin Rush, James Wilson, Benjamin Franklin, Francis Hopkinson, George Ross. Signer of the Declaration of Independence, placed by the descendants of the signers of the Declaration of Independence, Inc. So yeah, the Declaration of Independence, which was a red letter day in American history. And if ever you are down in Philadelphia, do come down. It's pretty much in the heart of the city centre. It's worth exploring. Check out this graveyard, and one thing that I will say is that they charge the $5, and I'm glad that they do, because this graveyard's actually taken care of. I've seen a number within the last 6 months or so, and you can see a lot of graveyards, they haven't got the money that's needed to keep them in good shape. And so it's nice to see that this graveyard here is well maintained, and there's benches around the perimeter as well. So I would say pay the $5 so that future generations are able to come here. And I think if you're a US citizen, or if you have an interest in US history, do come down to see this, because you know it is a moment that's etched in history. The Independence Hall, if ever you do the tour there, you'll find out exactly what went on to achieve independence for the US. and come down here, pay your respect. A lot of those that died during the fight for independence are buried here, and alongside Benjamin Franklin, I should say. So come to this space, come to this graveyard, and pay your respect. So from Christchurch burial ground, the place where Benjamin Franklin is buried, it's goodbye.